Hi CG, I'm Callista, and today is Friday, April 24th. This week, we're bringing you a look at how students with jobs have been affected, some fun recipes to try at home, and a message from guidance. COVID-19 has shut down businesses, schools, and more. In a way, it has impacted everyone, and students who are working are no exception. Let's go to Miley, who has the video.
Over 500,000 people have filed for unemployment in Indiana since the onset of the coronavirus. But many high schoolers at Center Grove who are working entry-level jobs have been deemed essential by the state government. Workplaces like Chick-fil-A and Qdoba have had to adapt quickly to ensure safety for employees and customers.
Well, we closed our dining room, and so people can either take their food to go or they order online, so we've had a lot more online orders. And we also have to wear masks and make sure our hands are clean.
Our store has put down tape on the floors that are 6 feet apart from the person in front of them if they're in line, or 6 feet away from the cash register. And you have to stand behind the tape if you're talking to the person who's working the cash register.
Honestly, it's been hard for me because I'm a person who's very social. I have a lot of friends there, and we've each had to either pick up a morning or a night shift. There's no other shifts you can work. I'm not allowed to interact with anybody from the morning shift since I work an evening shift.
When it was normal before coronavirus, I was the digital specialist, and that means I did all the onlines, and at the time there weren't many. I'd have to get help from people sometimes, but now it's all hands on deck. Everyone's doing an online order themselves, so it has been easier to adapt only because I've been doing this for a while now.
Both restaurants have done a good job of supporting their workers through this time.
It's been unbelievable the amount of support that they're offering us. They obviously need us to keep the company running. Without employees or staff members, I'm a trainer, and obviously we can't really do much training right now. But just being able to work for my managers and stuff, I think that's something that they're very, very welcoming to. And Mr. Johnson, he's the owner of our business. He has sent out emails constantly to us just thanking us for our hard work and dedication. And it's very noticeable how grateful he is to keep our business up.
I think they're doing well in the fact that they're taking the issue seriously. There's been an employee that was sick and now he's off the schedule for an entire week, and they provided masks for us. But I also feel they don't do a ton with there's been times where there's a lot of customers in at once, there shouldn't be, and we haven't really done anything about that.
I don't think it's something to be negative about. Some people may be oh my gosh, I have to go to work during this, but I find it as a blessing to still be able to get to go to my job. I think that being able to be considered an essential worker, even at 18, I think it's something that will help me build and grow for my future. And I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but I think that it's developing me as a person, understanding where other people are coming from, both outside of my job and inside of my job, and how to keep us all healthy and happy while also trying to maintain an essential business.
Thanks, Miley. It's pretty common knowledge that quarantine is not a vacation. Being away from friends and family is hard on many, so staying busy is important. To help ease the boredom and provide a sweet treat, many students have taken up hobbies like baking. Let's go to Isabel with her favorite banana bread recipe.
Today, we are doing some breakfast for lunch, and I ended up making waffles because I've completely given up.
Because of the COVID-19 virus, many people are staying sheltered at home. Everyone is looking for ways to pass the time in quarantine. Several celebrities have shared how they have picked up cooking as a fun hobby to do to keep their families happy and healthy during this difficult time. Cooking is a great way to do something fun for yourself and your family while staying indoors.
Hi, my name is Isabel,
And as something fun to do during quarantine, I figured that I could share a recipe for easy banana bread. The recipe is very versatile, so you can have it for breakfast, dessert, anywhere in between, but it's really easy, super versatile, and really fun to make when you want to learn something new during this time. Before we get started, we'll want to preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll spray a glass bread baking dish with any kind of cooking spray. For this recipe, you will need 3 ripe bananas, or 4 if they're small, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, 1.5 cups of flour, 1/4 of a cup of melted butter, which is also half a stick, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. For our own addition to the basic recipe, we will be adding 1 cup of chopped pecans and the zest and juice from 1 navel orange. Once you have your bananas in a large mixing bowl, you'll want to grab a fork and start mashing them. You want to mash them until they appear pureed. Think baby food. Once you have your bananas mashed, you'll want to incorporate your sugar and your egg into the mixture. Once the sugar and egg are incorporated, you'll want to add in your flour, melted butter, baking soda, and salt. Stir everything together until the mixture is incorporated and becomes thicker than it was before. Make sure to scrape down the sides of your bowls as you're mixing. Next is when you add in any extra ingredients to that basic recipe. For example, we're adding in the chopped pecans and our orange zest and juice. Finally, once everything is mixed together, pour your mixture into the baking pan that you already had prepared with the cooking spray. Make sure that it doesn't get too full, as the bread will rise while it is baking. Put your banana bread in the oven to bake for 1 hour. To make sure your bread has cooked all the way through after that hour, stick a toothpick into the center and in a few different places of the bread to make sure that it comes out clean. Finally, take your bread out of the baking pan to cool. You can slice it and serve with different fruits, cream cheese, ice cream, or anything else that you would like.
Thanks, Isabel. Coming up in our next broadcast, we'll be showing how to make Dole Whip and caramel frappuccinos from the recently released recipes. If you have any suggestions for future recipes to show, there's a link in the description. Many seniors are missing out on irreplaceable end-of-year traditions. One such tradition is prom. In order to try and help create something special for those missing out, the administration has organized a Prom Patrol.
Hey Trojans, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Macy Deddy, Junior Class Vice President, and I'm here today with some special guests to share some information with you about our prom on May 2nd.
And I'm Austin Watson, Junior Class President. Macy and I have been working on a prom since last September, and we were so excited to celebrate the golden age of Hollywood with you all on May 2nd. Unfortunately, as you know, the prom has been canceled, but I'm excited to share some news about how we can celebrate our prom in a different way this year. One that can keep us connected and also keep us safe. Let's hear from some of our special guests to find out more.
The first thing you need to know is that we want to preserve as many of your prom traditions as we can. And the first thing that we can do is vote for your prom court. Go ahead, juniors and seniors, and complete the Google survey at the bottom of this email and nominate your prom court.
The second round of voting will take place next week, so be watching for more information in your email or Skyward messages. Our prom king and queen will be announced on the evening of Friday, May 1st.
The second thing is that we want to see you and want you to celebrate our prom with you on May 2nd. It will not be our normal prom, but we have a chance to do something special and different. Something that will give us a chance to dress up and celebrate this moment while also keeping us connected.
Right now, one thing we need to get through this pandemic is to stay connected with others, which we know is hard to do since we can't be together in person.
If we can't get you to the actual prom at Crane Bay on May 2nd, we want to bring a bit of the prom to you.
On May 2nd, from 6 to 7 p.m., we will be hosting the first ever CGHS Prom Patrol, and we need you to be a part of it.
Trojans, all you have to do is sign up and the Prom Patrol will come to you. During Prom Patrol, CGHS staff members will drive their specific neighborhood route between 6 and 7 p.m. If you don't live in a specific neighborhood, no worries, we'll find you.
By completing the Prom Patrol Google survey, you will indicate your name, address, neighborhood, and contact number so that we can plan our routes and see each student who is participating.
You will know when the Prom Patrol is coming because we will be dressed up, playing music in our decorated cars, and we will be ready to take videos and pictures of you having fun and celebrating your prom.
We want all Trojans to be safe, so staff members will stay in their cars during the patrol. And students, we want you to stay in your driveway or yards while maintaining social distancing and stay-at-home protocols put in place through the governor's executive order.
We also want you to have fun. If you have prom attire that you've already purchased, then wear it. If you haven't purchased anything for this year, no big deal. That's fine. Just wear whatever you want to wear to celebrate this occasion. We just want to see you.
And gentlemen, this is for you too. You may not have a tux to rent or a suit to wear right now, but find something to wear, look great, or dress any way you want to. We don't care. We want to see you on May 2nd out there celebrating with everybody else. Good luck. Let's see you May 2nd for the great celebration.
When the Prom Patrol visits you, we hope you're being safe, but also having fun.
And unlike the normal prom, your entire family can participate.
Woo!
If we see your siblings, parents, grandparents, or even your cat or dog celebrating in prom with you this year, that's awesome. We really just want to see you share in this event with us, whatever that looks like.
If you and your family want to dance in the driveway, dance in the driveway. If you don't want to dance in the driveway, just wave. That's great.
This is your night, and we want you to be happy and be seen on May 2nd during our prom.
And when Prom Patrol is over, our goal is to create a video with all of our footage that we can share with you. This is why we want you all to participate.
The biggest thing to know is that prom this year is going to be different. There's no pressure except if you want to dress up and get fancy, then you dress up and get fancy. If you want to participate, but you don't want to dress up and get fancy, then we're okay with that too.
The important thing to know is we want you to celebrate this event in a safe way. We want you to connect with others that would also attend.
And Trojans, we want to bring a bit of our staff to you. We miss you, and we want to see you.
We know this isn't ideal, but we are really hoping you join in the fun and make this a different but memorable prom.
We are so excited to see you and can't wait to experience our revised prom this year together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we really hope you will join us in this new version of our prom for 2020. Please fill out the Google survey below as soon as you can. If you have any questions, please contact Mrs. McDougall or Mrs. McMahon via email.
We look forward to seeing you on May 2nd. We'll send more information through Skyward prior to May 2nd, but also remember to check out CGTV for more information. Take care, Trojans, and stay safe.
If you want to be included on the Prom Patrol route, there's a link in the description. That's all we have for you today, CG. Stay safe and remember to practice social distancing. Bye!